this is on. Okay, I decided to come back. So I'm gonna finish the dough, but I'm being tight-lipped about the recipe because I had a little idea that maybe I could get involved in some bribery here because I have a massive following of 36 subscribers, but I'll give you, if you subscribe and write to me, I'll give you my secret recipe for the grandma pie. Otherwise, just like Aunt Conchetta used to say, you'd say how much flour? She'd say some flour, and I would say how many cups, and she'd be like some. So I also have, so that was one ingredient. If you're gluten-free, you might want to scroll elsewhere, but this is my secret ingredient that you might have just seen, and it's very controversial, but I like it. Rigatoni likes it. Johnny Rigatoni likes it. I've perfected it, and I have another secret ingredient. If you're gluten-free, you're really gonna go elsewhere because it's, I'll tell you this one, but the rest you're gonna have to send me a private message and become my subscriber and subscribe to me. Subscribe to me, is that how it works? You need, I'm actually putting in extra gluten. It's the protein of the wheat. It's not evil. If you don't have celiac disease, which I don't, I got tested and I'm approved. I mean, how could someone with my blood have bread be rejected from my body? Right? Tu sei un pezzo di pane. That's the greatest compliment you can make. You're a piece of bread. It's better than gold. It's like, you don't say you're as good as gold. You say you're as good as bread. Pani. Okay. So I've put in most of the ingredients that I'm not sharing with you, and I don't want to forget anything. But I will tell you this. Most people know about salt already. It's not like that's a secret. I can't keep that. Okay, here's a hint. You can't put the salt in before, you can't put the salt in while the yeast and the flour are marrying, when their true love is coming together, like I was telling you about earlier, and they're getting all activated. They're getting, it's arousing the yeast. So that's that. I put in some salt and can't hide the olive oil. Everybody knows what that is. I'm actually using a recipe, believe it or not, but and that's the one I will share to those who subscribe. All right. So I'm not even worrying about angling my bowl so you can see it. Some olive oil is what you need. That's called some. And I'll give you exact amounts with my whole bribery scheme. And I use a fork, so you're getting some hints and tips, but not a lot. You have to subscribe to get the whole deal. I'm holding this over your heads. If you want to know the ultimate grandma pie crust that could also be made into, I mean, this is a grandma pie. This is known as pie, but Sicilian, it's big, it's fat. You want that. Then you have thin. Some people want thin. Some people like it like a cracker. But this grandma pie is like, it's perfect. Sadly, I can't eat tomatoes for a while. Isn't that the saddest tale you ever heard about a Siciliano girl? I mean, come on. I can't eat tomatoes. But I'm making the best of life, and I'm making my part with the pesto. Just the pesto. Nobody was ever hurt by a pesto. So that's the end. Because this has to rise. I'll give you a peek. But you have to subscribe if you want my recipe. And it's gonna rise. Cover it. Cover it. Let it live in there for a while. Hours. I give it hours. It gets better the longer it sits. Give your dough the time it needs. Don't rush it. All right, that's it. I told you if you want the recipe, I'm usually not so hard-handed, but I am using extortion methods this time. So if you want the recipe, for my dough, this is my own creation. This dough, it's been perfected through thousands of trial and error. There's some pies you don't even want to know about. I mean, the whole pan had to be incinerated practically. It was, don't even ask. But anyway, I've been through all this pain for you. I'll help you. Just push the subscribe button. Maybe I'll get up to 30. Maybe I'll get up to 39. If 3 people want this dough, I'll be if I could get to 40, it's mostly my family anyway. La familia. Mille grazie, mi famiglia.